If only there was some type of monthly subscription service, something like a box of e-juices that pertain to just my special favorites and interests, that I could vape my favorite e-juices and just live amongst the clouds. Oh wait, I know! What is up, fellow vape fam? Thank you for watching another episode of Joe of All Vapes. So, e-juice subscription services are abound these days. If you've been watching my reviews, you've seen my sample box review as well as my e-juice pack review. But there are just a ton of them out there, and knowing which one to choose from and checking out all the options. I mean, it's great that there are so many options and so many companies out there that are willing to cater to our likes and dislikes. But it's nice to know that the options are there, right? So I've been in contact with a company called Cloudbox, and I've touched base on it a little while back on one of my previous reviews. And they are a premium e-juice subscription service that only ships within the United States, and I'll touch base on that as well. So without further ado, let's get into the unboxing of Cloudbox. Now, first of all, I just want to point out, it's Cloudbox. I just want to point out, obviously, you know, there's no labeling on the outside of the box. Like with Sample Box, you got the green labeling, and the e-juice pack has their own sticker on the front box. The reason is there is nothing on the box is because it would hinder the abilities of international shipping. International shipping going through customs and, you know, as well as Homeland Security, they have a real fun time having to discern and ascertain what it is that's coming in and out of the country. I actually had some really good e-liquid that came to me all the way from the UK. A company called Wolfbane's Lucky 13 Elixir, and you'll see that on a review coming up here within the next couple months. And on the side of the package, I noticed a little slit on, down the middle of it with that, you know, telltale green sticker, Homeland Security inspected A-OK, right? You know, okay. So, you know, you're going to have to encounter those kind of issues, and it can get a little hinky sometimes when it comes to shipping things out and getting things in. So that's the main reason why there's nothing on the box. But let's pretty much face facts here. Once we're done vaping the box, what is it we need the box for anyways, right? I mean, you know, sometimes they can be a little bit decorative, but to be perfectly honest with you, if the quality of the internals of whatever it is that you're getting shipped to you is all that matters, really, that's really all that matters. So let's get to the unboxing. Okay, so first thing you're going to notice in your Cloudbox is a little signature card. And what it is actually is a personal note from the makers of Cloudbox, thanking you for choosing Cloudbox. It's personal touches like this that really make the biggest difference. I run a small business with my folks, and we're shipping things all over the world. And let me tell you something, when you write a personal note thanking a customer for their service to you and for their patronage, it really can make the biggest amount of difference. And I mean, everybody loves getting something that is personal to them, right? It just makes them feel sort of like they get that one-on-one attention, like somebody actually cares on the other end. And this is something that really meant a lot to me because, you know, there are a lot of services out there, and it's the extra little touches that really separate one company from the other. So we'll go on to the rest of the unboxing here, and I'll pull some of the stuff aside. So I have the 3-box set up, and this one is called the CUMULUS BAWX. This one comes with 3 30-milliliter bottles. You can see I love the little blue fluff that they got here. I love the fluff that comes in all these boxes. It's just an extra little touch. So I'm going to take out these little bottles, and I'm going to set those aside. Now, first of all, I'm going to show you what comes in the box beside. Now, starting on the 1st of February, they did some really cool little additives with what you get in the box other than the juice. First of all, you get 2 to 3 pads of wicking cotton, and this is pretty high quality cotton. I believe it's organic. It's very soft, it's very absorbent, it's pretty solid stuff. And you get 5 feet of wicking wire. And I'm looking at it, I'm thinking this is probably about 22 to 21 gauge. It's pretty thick, it's pretty sturdy. You can do enough with that. I mean, that'll keep you going for a little bit. And then you got some handy dandy stickers, and the stickers correspond with the flavors of the bottles that come in the box. So you got your Nightmare on Vape Street and Charlie's Chalk Dust, which means I'm automatically going to enjoy what's coming up in this box. Okay, so we're going to go through the flavors. Now, first of all, I have the Nightmare on Vape Street Maiden. And these are all in 3 milligrams. This one only comes in 2 milligrams. The Nightmare on Vape Street only comes in 2 at the lowest, other than 0. But typically there's a lot of them that come in just straight 3 milligrams. And I don't like vaping all that high of a milligram of nicotine, or else my mind would be loopy just 24 hours a day. I've never tried Nightmare on Vape Street. I've seen it all over Instagram, all over social media and whatnot, and I've heard that a lot of people like this. This particular flavor is basically touted as just a creamy excellence, amazement. You know, what can you say? It's deep, it's earthy, it's very creamy, it's very thick, it's very heady. Dessert lover's fantasy right here. I mean, I dripped this and I sub-ohmed it, and it's cloud for days. It's got a great VG to PG ratio. The smell alone will keep you coming back for more. So I really enjoyed that. And incidentally, the cool part about Cloudbox is that when you get a hold of them and you decide which tier of monthly subscription you want, you get to talk to a cloud concierge. And this individual will either email you or call you personally and discuss with you the type of flavors that you like, the things that you don't like, what you'd like to see every now and then, what you wouldn't like to see, you know, because this is curated, personally curated, to make sure that all the flavors that are going to be coming to you are brands within the brand list that Cloudbox works with, and you get to choose some of those as well. And then they set it up, and the very, very cool thing is, before they ship out your box, you get the chance to get in contact with them and say, you know, I don't quite like what's going on here. Can I, switch it up just a little bit right before it ships? And they'll let you do that. So the autonomy for the customer with this service is pretty cool. So the next flavor here is Charlie's Chalk Dust, Peanut Butter and Jesus. So straight up peanut butter and jelly flavor. It's like childhood in a bottle right here, guys. It's decadent, it's sweet, but it's not too heavy. And I was kind of appreciative of that. It's an incredibly good balance between the two flavors. So you're getting the peanutty taste, you're getting creaminess, and as well, you're getting the sweetness of the jelly in there. It's a fruity kind of a mixture jelly to it. It's a really fun vape. I enjoyed this a lot. And Charlie's Chalk Dust is incredibly well known. I've got a Charlie's Chalk Dust review coming up within the next couple months. So you'll see the white bottle review is actually what I have. So I was hoping to try one of the black bottles, and this one was definitely a winner for me. And last but not least is Lucky Devil. And this is by the Drip Co. Magically delicious. And if you haven't told by now, this is pretty much your favorite marshmallow sweet cereal in a vape. This stuff is out of sight. I love this flavor just from the get-go. Now there's so many cereal vapes out there, and finding just different combinations of the things that you like. I've said before, I'm not a big cereal vape fan. I've tried a lot of good cereal vapes. There's a great one from my sponsor, Kingdom Elixir, that is a really, really good kind of a Captain Crunch flavor in the morning. But the rest of them just kind of blend together in certain flavors that really, profiles that just really don't do it for me. This was amazing. It's got your traditional marshmallow sweetness, a little bit of vanilla, a little bit of butter to it, which it's more of a desserty flavor than a breakfast flavor in my opinion. So I definitely recommend this. It was a great compliment to my box, and I totally appreciated that. So I'm probably going to go through this one pretty quick. So let's talk about the different tier packages with Cloudbox. The first package you're going to find when you go into cloudbox.com is the Steam package. That's going to run you about $14.95. Now you're going to get one 30 milliliter bottle with that. And the cool thing is with these package deals, because there's 4 of them to choose from, regardless of which one you choose, you're still going to get the extra goodies, the stickers, the cotton, and the wire. So that's really a cool additive that Cloudbox has working there. Makes everybody happy, and no matter what, if you get the largest package plan or the smallest one, you're still getting some little goodies here and there. So that kind of makes you feel good, right? Now, retail value on this is about $5, which doesn't sound like a lot right off the top, but when you're talking retail and not having to go to a store and switch around with whatever flavors that you might not like by the time you get home, you can absolutely guarantee whatever flavor profiles are your favorite, your Cloud Concierge is going to work with you, and you're going to get exactly what you want. The second package is called the STRATUS BAWX, and that's going to give you 2 30 milliliter bottles. Now the price for that goes at about $24.95. This time you're saving about 20 bucks, which is a really good retail value on that one. So, I mean, if that alone isn't worth going down to your local shop and saving you the time and the trouble, I don't know what is. The third option is called the CUMULUS BAWX. Now that one's going to cost you about $35.95. With that, you're going to get 3 bottles of 30 milliliter, and that is probably one of the best deals comparatively out of the 4, other than the most expensive one. You're going to be saving about 30 bucks on that one, and it's a great retail value. It's insane. The more you end up spending on the higher tier boxes, the more you end up saving on retail value, which is just going to go towards more awesome vape, right? So the fourth box is called the CIRRUS BAWX. Now you're going to get 120 milliliters, 4 30 milliliter bottles for $49.95 per month. And that is a massive savings. You're saving about 50 bucks on this one, which breaks down, if you do the math, to down to the bottle, about $11.49, $11.50 per bottle. And I mean, for a 30 milliliter bottle, that's a pretty insane discount right there, if you ask me. So one of the cool things about Cloudbox is that you can get these month per month, or you can prepay to get them 3 months for your first 3 months value, which actually saves a little bit of money, you know, from the get-go. So, you know, if you've got a chunk of cash and you're thinking, you know, okay, I want to try this out for a little while, even if you want to just do it for the first month, but you know pretty much you're going to be dedicated to wanting to get a lot of premium e-juice coming in for the first 3 months, you prepay, you're set. And anytime during your subscription process, whether it be month to month or whether it be a 3 month at a time deal, if you want to discontinue your service, all you got to do is call them up and tell them. Email them, say, you know what, at this time it's just not for me, you know, I don't like the service or whatever, and they'll set you right. So Cloudbox has appeared to me to be a very good option to the e-juice services out there. Once again, they're only within the United States. They don't ship internationally, but the service that they provide is pretty top-notch amongst just a large sea of a lot of the vape subscription services out there. So, you know, I want to thank Cloudbox for sending me their box for review on Joe of All Vapes. I really appreciate their support. And, you know, I hope this was informative for you guys, just to give you some kind of an idea as to just the wonders that our community is abound by, and so many options out there. It just makes everything a little bit more fun, I think. Now, as you guys can see, I've got on my apothecary shirt from Elixir Vape Co., and I'm wearing my Mob e-liquid hat. I want to give a shout out to Mrs. Mob, you know who I'm talking about. The reason I wore these is because the Elixir Vape Co. review is going to be up this month. I've been holding on to these flavors for a while now. I've gone through all of them. It is just an incredibly unique line. It's like nothing that is out on the market, literally. We're talking about vape juice that is good for your health. It has 100% all natural ingredients. The flavors are 100% all natural. It really is some very unique e-juice out on the market right now, and I'm going to get more into that later on in the month. You're going to see that review. And Mob e-liquid is some awesome e-juice out on the market right now. I'm going to be doing a review on that as well. They were generous enough to send me all 3 of their lines for review, so I've got to spread them out sort of as evenly as possible over the next few months. So you're going to be seeing that pretty soon too. Those of you who are into my Instagram page at joelvolvapes_2, please give me a follow and spread the word. That's where I post most of all my day-to-day thoughts before I forget them, and the posts that I have going on for a lot of great giveaways. I've got a great giveaway going on right now, incidentally, you know, so you guys can all check that out. And if you like my reviews, spread the word. Here on Joe of All Vapes, you know, I love what I do, and I've gotten a lot of great feedback. And the one thing I want to touch base on as far as the feedback is concerned, if there is something that you think I can be better at, I can bring to you, I can, you know, show you in a unique way, or just address any thoughts or concerns any of you guys have, please get a hold of me. I accept constructive criticism. I mean, I want to make this a great adventure for me and you, because you guys are my loyal subscribers, and it means the most to me that you're sticking along with me. And I've gotten a lot of great compliments from a lot of you, which really hits me at the heart of it all. Makes what I do more entertaining and just more pleasurable to get up in the morning and know that I got another review coming on. You know, it's not something that I'm like, oh man, I really don't want to do another vape review. You know what I'm saying? So I appreciate all of you watching. I hope you enjoyed my review for Cloudbox. Please go into cloudbawx.com and check out all the awesome tiered different levels of subscription service that they have. Go on to Cloudbox on Instagram and give them a follow. Check them out there too. Till next time, America, keep it cloudy.